Hello and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck. Today we've got something we haven't tried before, but a deck that's been around for a really long time in various iterations. It is the Aggro Hunter deck. Take a look at it here. So we've got a lot of cards that we've seen before since Classic. We've got Knife Jugglers coming with Unleash the Hounds, Houndmasters, Leroy at the top end. But the rest of the deck is, I guess, a who's who of great low drop hunter cards. We've got our Crackling Razormaws and our Alleycats and Scavenging Hyena in there as well. I guess a lot of what this deck is trying to do is very synergy based. We've got a lot of token vomiting out, try and spread our threats wide, which both gives us a lot of Knife Juggler triggers and also gives us a lot of targets for our Houndmaster. We've got a little pirate package in there, South Sea Captain, instead of the other 1-drops. And I think that's my one concern with this deck is that we do only have the 2 1-drops that we want to be playing on turn 1. There's no things like Fiery Bat or Ardent Squire in here. So if we whiff onto 1-drop, it can be pretty bad. Hopefully we come up against a lot of opposing patches decks where these crawlers are going to be really good. Particularly now that people are playing a lot more South Sea Captains instead of those deckhands and stuff. Might actually be able to get a fair bit of value out of it. Other than that, I guess the main omissions from the deck, we don't have any Savannah Highmanes or Tundra Rhinos. Instead we've got the Bone Mares, which is great, and Corridor Creepers. So really the late game is just this Bittertide Hydra, 2 Bone Mares, and the Leroy. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes, how it's positioned. Apparently, according to the creator, Swagliuss, it is quite well positioned in the meta. They used it to get Legend with an 80% win rate. So hopefully The other line we have is trying to like kill command and steady shot, and not. I don't know. We want to be steady shotting every turn, but I'm afraid if we lose this bear shark, we might not find another. Or we might not find another beast. Yeah. I think Q-Block's probably going to be one of our harder matchups, just because the amount of life gain in there. Yeah. Yeah, just the amount of life gain. You know, a lot of them playing things like mixtures and the plated beetle. Oof. Yeah. I think we'll take that loss. That's fair enough. You can definitely see the explosive power though. Very, like, we were very quick on the board. But yeah, our opponent definitely had the tools to deal with us. So I think it's important to remember that sometimes you're going to lose games like that. Like, you know, sometimes you're going to come up against Priest and they're going to have both of their Dusk Breakers, and you're not going to have a fun time. Or, you know, you come up against the Warlock and they have their Defiles and Mistress of Mixtures and Dark Pacts and things like that. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad deck, it just means some matchups are going to be quite hard. If it's a deck that needs to, if you're against a deck that needs to play a lot more anti-aggro stuff. Gosh, not having a great time today. Yep. Yep. Whew. These warlocks though. This is maybe like demon lock. Guess we still get to win. That was a bit strange. Our opponent definitely had what they had: turn 1 removal, turn 2 removal, turn 3 taunt, turn 4 board clear. But I guess you get there sometimes. They certainly were tapping a lot. They died with 7 cards in hand, so. Curious. Dealt themselves a lot of damage with those, with the tapping and the homunculi and the hellfire. So yeah, surprised we got there. All right, against the rogue. Not a great hand, but not the worst. Was hoping we'd get to eat something with a Galactic Crawler. This would be the match to do it. Yep. Going with the Bear Shark here so we can curve it into the Houndmaster. And then we might want to like Knife Juggler Captain later. Although our next draw will be Patches. That'll show us for trying to not get on the board as soon as possible. Ooh. I goofed that one up. Oh no, I still got it. Hopefully this is frustrating for them. If they can clear on board, but they're going to take 6 and lose everything for the privilege. I saw.
If you want to escape, just say no. You always know what was good for me. To change, I don't want to change your mind.
Hoping our opponent doesn't have creepers of their own or vile spines. Stitch. It's interesting. Really interesting. What's the rest of their hand? Surely you'd vile spine there if you had it. You're trying to like vanish me or something? Be like, I don't know if they're trying to play some like miracle parts, they've got like a gadgets in or something. Cool. That's a bit of a weird game. Like, opponent, I don't know. I don't know what else they could have had in hand that they couldn't deploy. Alright, well those games are all pretty quick, so let's do another one. Usually I only do 3 games, but get a different matchup in there. Alright, so do we send one more back for an extra chance at the alley cat? Or, like, accepting that our deck has 2, 4, 6, 8 2-drops, and then we'll probably draw a 2-drop? Yes. Let's try that. Fortunately, this 2-drop is a lot worse without the 1-drop. But maybe better at contesting a mana worm. Three-drop. Creeperoni. Yeah, I don't think any animal companion we could have hit would have been good there. Misha's probably the best. If they want to spend a turn pinging this, I don't think they can deploy too much else for 2 mana that has a lot of impact. Great, familiar. It's gonna draw him a card. Dragon's Fury. So the hope here is that they try and fire off this Dragon's Fury and don't kill everything. Hooray. Now the ball is kind of in our court. We can expect them to have another board clear, particularly like a blizzard or something like that. So I think we want to go Houndmaster and King. Because we have our Leroy, so we've got a bit of reach. And if they are going to be board clearing us every turn, they probably aren't going to have the time in between to like ice block. Creeper is actually pretty frustrating because it means if they do have blocks and flame strikes, they could just swing back at us. Good game. Or not? There we go. That was interesting there. I'm slightly lucky, slightly, well, I guess like calculated risk going for the Bittertide Hydra there. Because what they'd need to hit a 6 or more. I think that deck plays like, you know, a few 4s, a few 5s, some even play secrets in there, so there might have been a 3 floating around, but yeah, it was interesting deck. I mean, I'm not too sure what there really is to say about these kind of aggressive hunters. I think a lot of the card choices previously, in previous iterations of the deck, would come down to, you know, a lot of granular things, you know, like playing more Bear Sharks in a meta full of, you know, spell-based removal. But the way the meta is at, you know, a lot of these like Corridor Creeper Bone Mare cards are pretty, I don't know, pretty ubiquitous. You just got to play them because they're so powerful. But I think once the new patches come in, where this deck goes from there is going to be really interesting. You know, do we start seeing a comeback of like Tundra Rhinos and Savannah Highmanes? Do we see people start playing Scale Banes? You know, with the patches nerf, are we going to play like fiery bats and things? But yeah, interesting to see where this one goes. Thanks to Swagliuss for the deck. It was a blast to play, really quick. If you have the dust for this, I'd suggest not crafting it because a lot of these are going to be nerfed very soon, but if you want something to play right now, give it a shot. Other than that, thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and let me know if you enjoyed this video down in the comments. See ya!